Yahoo is acquiring Tumblr for over $1 billion. We're at Internet Week New York to talk to a Tumblr site to get their opinion on this big deal.
I do have a heavy presence on Tumblr, but David's a real stand-up guy, and so I honestly, people were talking about how much money he makes, but I honestly think he probably would not have done this if he did not think it was going to make Tumblr better, and it was in Tumblr's best interest, because that's his baby, and that's going to be, depending upon when he moves on, his legacy in the world. So, I really don't think he would have done a deal unless he thought it was going to be better for both his platform and the community. So I'm optimistic about it.
Stanton's site, Humans of New York, has over 1 million followers between Facebook and Tumblr, and is Tumblr founder David Karp's favorite site.
David loves New York, and he also loves innovative uses of his platform, and he's big on original creators being on his platform, and he's big on storytelling. So I think, Humans of New York kind of touched on a lot of David's favorite things, and so I feel that's why he engaged with it so well.
Webby Awards Director David Davies is also positive about the Tumblr Yahoo deal.
I think it's pretty great, actually, and I think it makes a lot of sense. I think it's exciting for New York to see a company like Yahoo come in and buy sort of one of our most prominent startups for such a big valuation. It really proves what people have been saying here for a long time, that startups can come from anywhere, not just from Silicon Valley, so I think that's exciting, and I think it makes a lot of sense for Yahoo.
There's been a lot of criticism that Yahoo buys companies and then they just die on the vine. Do you think people are worried about that happening to Tumblr?
I'm sure people are worried about it. I think it's probably more of an old criticism than a new criticism. I think back in sort of it was a really long time ago. We're talking 10 years ago at this point, when they went through buying like Upcoming and Flickr and a bunch of those things. And yeah, some of them didn't go as well. I think Flickr at the end of the day had a pretty long run at Yahoo, so I think that's a little bit of a mixed criticism. But look, they're trying to make a new culture over there at Yahoo. They have a new CEO. She comes from a company that has had a lot of success at buying companies. I think it's a little bit of a fresh start, and let's see if they can make it work.
Do you think it's a fair price?
I have no idea. I guess I think the fair price is always what somebody's willing to sell it for versus what somebody's willing to buy it for. So I guess it's fair.
And I'm Deborah Borchardt reporting for The Street at Internet Week New York.